Hey guys, welcome back to my 24th Python tutorial, and today I'm going to teach you guys about defaults. So what are defaults? Defaults are basically default values of parameters in your functions. For purpose of demonstration, let's make a function real quick. So, alright, def id. This stands for ID and password, and parameters are going to be username and password. Just be careful and watch out for like the your just watch out for if your values or like the function name is not like a keyword in Python. So let's go ahead and all I'm gonna do with this function is just print out them whenever we get the input. So let's just username plus, or I could actually, you could just use comma to get a space between them, and that's our function. So let's print out, let's say user one, I don't know, and then for password let's be 1234, and then it should just print out like that. uh, but what if like what if we don't fill in all the parameters in this one? uh let's just try that just for, you know, just to show you guys. So if we just don't input the password part, this is gonna happen. Bam. So we're gonna run into some errors. So that's no bueno. Uh, so this is when defaults come in handy, especially if you're like programming for like a server of informations, because if someone does not enter all the required fields like in the parameters, it's just gonna mess up the whole entire thing. So that's really not good. So now, how to set defaults is by using assign values to the parameter values basically. So I have username and password in here, and but we're not going to have it default to like, let's say, let's copy paste this function so we can get the default values. So how you do it is just use equals, and then so the default value for this function is gonna be username is gonna be guest user, like this, and then password we're gonna default it to 000, and that's our function again. And let's test it. So not def id password, and if we just don't put in anything, it should print out guest user 000, which it did. So that's it for no inputs. And if we input the first one only, let's say uh, I don't know, user, I don't know, I can't think of a name. So it's gonna output the input that we did for username, but it's gonna, since we don't have any inputs for a password, it's just gonna give us default, which is 000. And we could actually just do only password, which we can just do by using password equals, I don't know, 1234 again. And if we do this, we're gonna get the default username, but then we're gonna get the inputted password, so like that. uh and of course, if we input everything like user, then 1234, it's gonna give us both inputs. So defaults are only activated when we just don't input anything, or like just don't put something for a required field, or it could be optional technically. But yeah, so that's my simple tutorial on defaults in Python. Hope you guys learned and enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one.